So we're back here with the old Crusty 8 horsepower Tecumseh, and I've kind of decided, yes, I do want to get this one going. What I'm thinking of doing, this was a coil setup that I took out of it. As you see, it's pretty hurting, but with all those parts I got a new, or a newer, or better condition unit, but without a coil. So I got to take this coil off and put it on this, which I've actually done once before, so we're going to get to that. So what you need to do with this thing is get this to pop over here, and it's not connected there, but it is, where the hell is it connected? It is connected here. So let's see if we can get it to pop over. We did, and now you got to kind of beat this thing off. Okay, that choice of words. A little lube on it. I'm not quite sure I'm going to proceed with that. Move to the other vise. I'm just going to pound out the center post. It's coming. It's kind of surprising. If you can see that. Getting there. Might have helped to take off the condenser, but the high tension wire's slipping right through. Every tap it gets a little looser. Okay, we got it. Okay, I got the coil mounted on the newer one with that, put that clip around it, and now I'm going to put a condenser on. But you can see, like, the cover, there's differences between this one and that one. It's funny, there's you can see how, like, I had to bend that tab to mount that condenser. And I'm going to have to do the same on this one, or I'm just going to use that one. But there are slight differences in these things. I mean, that might be the reason it's not working quite right. And I mean, half the reason I'm trying this is because I lost spark on the other one, and you know, that coil may be bad. I didn't like how it rubbed against the flywheel. That might have screwed it up or something like that. So kind of figured I'd go with this one. Hopefully this one will work. Okay, it's in. Put it on flywheel and see if we have a spark. The lights out so that you can see. Yeah, nice looking spark. Hey! This is the other pull start shroud as opposed to the one that I had for it, which is a little rotted out. Just a little. Although the pull start works, so I got that as a backup. But this one I just hit with a little bit of ATF to kind of keep it from rusting further. So we're going to try to get this on and see if it works. I got a new kill wire on, and I also put in a new gas line. Okay, I was having a hard time putting one of these guys in to hold the shroud on, and the bolt just popped off, so now I don't know what the hell to do. I'm really pissed. Maybe I should just throw this thing into the lake. Okay, we're going to quick mount it on a couple of bolts, and we're going to see if it kicks over, or what it does. complaining. Obviously I gotta get the throttle and gas tank set up better. At all for an engine like that would never run again. I'm just going to let it idle for a little while and get that old oil out of it. I'm very impressed. Very surprised. Let's see what kind of gunk comes out of here. Let's see. There we go. It's kind of watery. Thin, worn out. Not the worst I've ever seen. Oh, that was. Okay, let's see if the auger and the drive works now. This is exciting. Works. Gas on? Yeah. Carbs leaking. All in all, I'm really impressed because this thing is savable. I tried to look up that number on that belt and it didn't come up. So I don't know, the diagram seemed to show the thinner belt on the inside and the fatter belt on the outside. But it looks like there's way too much play in there, although things could be that far off, I don't know. I also got to take a look at that carburetor again and see if I can get it to stop leaking, but I'm pretty impressed. Okay, next day on the Ariens ST824, and I thought I'd put in a new auger belt, which is the one in front here, because this one seems a little slack. And I had this one, I can't remember what I bought this for, but it's a 36, which it calls for. It calls for a 5/8, this is 1/2 inch, you know, I figured it would probably work. But it's like way too tight. So I'm going back with this one. And I just moved this adjustment way over to pick up the slack, and we'll see if we can get the auger to work after we grease it up and check the housing there for, see if it's got any oil in it, so we don't destroy it. And then in the back I cleaned up some of the crap off the gears there, and that's about it there. So okay, see what's next. Okay, it just kind of stopped running and I took off the bowl. Look at all that crap. After I've cleaned it a few times, but not very well, I might add. But I'm like, where does this come from? I got that little gas tank, so it's not like an old gas tank. It's got a new gas line, so this shit is just falling off from inside the carburetor or something. So we'll give it a quick clean again. I'm actually thinking of getting this one a new carburetor. Okay, it turns out this, probably can't hear that with the wind and everything, but this float has a leak in it. It's unbelievable. I've never found a float in my life that leaked, and I found 2 in the last couple of weeks. Well, now we got this strange leak here, and it's not coming from the carb, it's coming from the new gas line I put in, so I must have pinched it or something. Which means everything's got to come apart. Flywheel and every fucking thing. Doesn't seem to want to run now either. This is fun. Okay, now it is leaking from the carb. And it is running, but poorly. So, I think we have to stop and rethink our strategy. Shall I dump it in the lake? Or shall I pull it all apart again? So whenever I get in a predicament like this, I always kind of think of Jonathan W. His channel is amazing if you haven't been there. His work ethic and his mechanical ability is just beyond belief. So, you know, I got these things like, you know, I can put on the throttle. Check out that cool shift knob. I mean the throttle knob and the shift knob that I made last night in my spare time. But you got to kind of sit back and just think about, you know, I needed to take the shroud off again. Why? Because I need to put a primer bulb on there. I want to do another check on to see if the flywheel had loosened up because of how precarious it was. And, you know, that means we can put in a new gas line too. I have a new 8 horsepower Tecumseh carburetor coming today for the Craftsman over there. You can see it. And if that one seems good quality, it was like $9. Like, why dick around with this carburetor? And, you know, for $9, it's not worth it. Throw on another one and things should be good. I mean, I got the auger going, I got the drive going. Things aren't so bad. They really aren't.